Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld Beta 18. So, what are we going to be doing today? Well, we're still working on our wall. I guess we're going to be doing the north and western side of our base, so that we've got everything doubly thickened up and we are protected against raids at that point. Thinking about it, I'm going to stop the sowing of the grass here, because I feel like the 1,446 hay grass we've got is, well, it's the only stuff that's in the fridge, is more than enough to feed all of our animals for the time being, and I don't really want to flood the base with all of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a stockpile zone there, and I'm going to make it critically important, and it's going to take hay. So what our colonists are going to do is essentially take it there first, and then they're going to put it there. So there's always a stack inside here, even after our colonists haul all of this into the fridge, because it does degrade if you don't freeze it, but it also degrades out in the open, which is why I'm just not putting all of it out there, because we haven't currently finished off the rest of this area here yet. So they're currently still sleeping outdoors, even though they've got a little bit of a wall. I'd love for them to actually finish that off. If I go and set sandstone up there, there's a few sandstone chunks in the room that they can work on, and we can maybe get this room finished off in no time at all. That'd be nice. The hay is degrading while being out from underneath our fridge as well, so the sooner the better on that one, I suspect. We did find out as well last episode that a lot of, if we wear human leather as a cannibal, we actually get a buff for wearing the leather, which I did not think was a thing. But yeah, so maybe if we actually give everybody human leather pants, human leather shirts, human leather jackets, we could actually get a pretty decent buff almost constantly for little to no effort really. And all of the other clothing that we're not using then is a sellable resource, so we're actually profiting from it as well at the same time. So currently Vlad is making our smoke leaf. I don't know why he's decided that this tile of all tiles is the perfect one, but he's finished now. We do have it set so that anybody who can should pick up a smoke leaf joint. Somebody's going to go and pick one up eventually, I would think, anyway. But, yeah, we're working on the sandstone blocks. We'll finish off the barn by the end of this episode. And I think once we finish that off and roofed it off, then we'll start working on the defenses here. I think our security it's below average, but I think it's acceptable for the time being. So I'm not really going to work on this too much today. 2 tiles off finishing, which is really nice. Really hope they get that done before the end. Looks like Vlad's going to finish off enough blocks to finish off this area. Yes, wonderful. Alright, and then somebody's going to come in and roof it off just in time for the hay to not degrade, please. Renfield, for the love of God, finish it off. I don't care what you're doing. Apparently his mood was low enough? That can't be right. I have to check that restriction. Maybe I say don't use it for joy. There we go. That'll solve it. We're not using it for the purposes of wasting time, essentially. We're only using it if we get to a mental break state. Which should do us some good. It's going to make sure that we don't have mental breaks for quite a long time, even in the case of maybe a psychic drone or of any of that sort. Okay, so now we're roofed off, so this hay is going to last 3 quadrums now until they eat it, of course. But for the time being, I think the hay grass that we've currently got growing... they're letting it degrade. Stop it. Don't let it degrade, please. It's just a complete waste otherwise. We can't be having that. Get it in there. All that first. It's so, like, so on the edge of going. You can leave that a little bit, I suppose. I just want it inside. Eventually they're going to move over to that tile. For the time being, this is acceptable. Okay, so research-wise, going to maybe push for that a little bit, actually. I'm going to get this marble blocks order above, because we do need the marble blocks. I'm just going to... am I going to wait until they have enough, or am I just going to make the order now? I feel like I just want to make the order now. So we have to build there, because we can't build on the other side, and then we want tile running all the way along here and there, for the sake of it. I think in the previous run that we had, they ended up actually mining through the rock that we hadn't mined through. Most of the time they'll avoid doing that, but as we found out, they're not always against doing it. So let's get that sorted. That's going to take a fair bit of work. I'm hoping we could probably get that done by the end of the episode, although I did say that last time, and we did, but I think we had a nice backup of marble blocks at that point, so maybe we'll get 2/3 the way through that. As for other improvements, what do we want to do? I'm not sure. The Green Albatross Incorporated has left comms range. Huh. I'm going to power back up the comms console, because I feel like we're not actually being told that these traders are turning up. And maybe it's because it's powered down. They might have patched that out. I swear that you could power it down until you needed to use it in previous patches, but in this one I think I am being outplayed by the game mechanics. It's avoiding that. Why is our... oh, our cotton's been there so long it's degrading? I don't know, rotting away. Could do with somebody doing some growing though. That'd be real good. So... oh. Did I? No, that's fine. It's fine. I was having a little bit of a moment there. I was like, did I actually save? Or were we back in the previous save? Yeah, we're fine. Need to set construction to 2 so that it goes and does the growing side of it. So we should go harvest the cotton, right? Or the smoke leaf, either way. We need that cotton so that we can build poker tables and pool tables for our joy room. We don't plan on using it for clothing or anything like that. Bon Jovi, you are so bad. But you are best. Pretty much. Renfield is now binging on smoke leaf. Alright. Well, he's got 18 joints to work on. So, we've got 81 cloth. As far as these are concerned, we can make either one of them. So, what I'm going to do... See, I'm tempted to hold off making joy rooms, mostly because of the wealth of our base. I'm not sure if we can defend against heavy raids at this point in time, so maybe we want to work on security before we actually start improving our base in terms of monetary value within our walls. That is a constant concern for me. Good flagstone the barn down though. That might be alright. It doesn't really provide any strategic value, mind you, but the option's always there. Speaking of, I suppose we might as well double up all of our slate flagstone. Because we said we would, so why don't we? We want all of our paths to be doubly thickened. Like so. And then you're going to be doubly thickened like so. And like so. And like so. I think we can replace the flooring at a later date. If it becomes a thing. Because then what I can do is actually set like growing zones all the way around and have roses and things like that growing to make the base look quite nice. Oh. So if I went like that, maybe extend that down this way a bit. I mean, have this be, let's say, roses. And this can be daylilies. And that actually adds beauty to the outdoors of our base. And a constant growing task, really, as well. I do worry we're running out of space a little bit, but then again, we're not really focusing on growing so much as a food source. So in that aspect, we're not really struggling, because we kind of have to, as part of our rules, always have meat as part of the meal that we eat, so I think it'll be fine for now. But yeah, I'm really liking the look of our base at the moment. I feel like it's coming along quite well. We seem to be making decent progress in every episode as well. I think the main thing that you want to do whenever you start a run like this is just know what you need to do at the beginning of each session and just try to get it done as soon as possible. Because I feel like some of the times when we play these runs, we end up durdling a little bit because we're kind of like, oh yeah, we're completely fine, we're completely safe, and we're not. Because we're not constantly updating our security and things like that. So as long as we're constantly making... Yeah, you see... Ooh, this is a caravan, actually. I was going to say, you see that now that we turned on our comms console, we know they're coming, but it's not the case. So these are tribespeople. Don't really appreciate the tribespeople constantly coming along. I would like some civilized individuals. I'm going to cancel this a little bit here. I'm going to have it flagstoned up to the doorway. I feel like it just looks better. Oh, we're being raided. Mechanoids as well. Where are you? Oh, there you are. 2 scythers. That would be problematic if it wasn't for the caravan that's gonna help us. So, we're gonna draft up. Turrets on and all that jazz. Our melee units are not gonna be too useful, so I'm gonna keep them back here. I'm going to make sure that all of our ranged units are going to have a decent spot for a good ranged shot, because these guys will be able to just stand here with no issues. Alright, so I'm hoping that the mechanoids shoot at the traders so that the traders get involved. They do look to be, yeah, they're trying to... Oh wow, we just downed a mechanoid in one go. Oh, this is going to be easier than I thought. Nice. Alright. Thank you, traders. Speaking of, let's trade, shall we? Bon Jovi. Now that all of the formalities are out of the way, let's finish those 2 off. Talk to Red, see what he's got to sell. And carry on with our day. Get rid of that. Okay, so we want to sell to you. You've got 1,000 silver. We're going to sell all of our leathers, as is the little rule we've set up. We're keeping our human leather because we're going to be making stuff out of that. So he actually owes us an extra 200 on top of that. So that's good. We're in a good negotiation spot. We can sell all of our dead man's clothing. That's pretty good. Don't need any of the clothing anymore, actually, because we're making human leather. So we can actually just sell everything. We might have to come back on some of the selling stuff if we don't find something we want from them. But I'm sure we'll be able to find something. I even kind of want to sell you a little bit of wood at the same time, because we've got plenty of it. Malaria block will sell. Smoke leaf will give you 10 of. We're going to have to buy some really good stuff from these guys. So, what do you sell? Have we really got 100 cloth? We need 160, don't we? Interesting. Well, it looks like we've got enough there. We could buy some agave. Could buy some meat. I don't feel like we need the meat, though. Steel. Now then. Yeah, we'll take all of your steel, and you're still 600 away from being able to give us. We could take your advanced helmet in that case. And we could just do an even trade on a plasteel helmet. I don't feel like we should, though. I feel like we'll just knock back some of the stuff. So maybe a bit of the wood. Let's take that down to 135. A bit lower. 120. Nope. 100. A little bit more. Perfect. Alright, he gives us all of his money. We get a helmet and we empty out our stockpile. And, Jesus. Maybe we should give him more wood, but afraid we can't do that. Right, haul that helmet urgently. Somebody's going to want to pick it up. As for the mechanoids, I believe we can now set a bill to disassemble them. We're going to have to turn that on. And we want to set up a stockpile on this side. I'm just going to set it for critical corpses, mechanoid corpses. Set it like that. It's a shame you can't plant grass in this game. I feel like that should be a thing. Because it always looks weird when we have these dirt piles and nothing grows. Because nothing's ever going to grow in our base as far as grass is concerned. Because we've actually blocked it off from the grass from the outside. I think it spreads tile to tile, and that's the only way to get grass back in your base. And of course the animals have been chewing at it as well. But we of course have hay grass. It's just not quite the same. Okay. Back to 3 times speed. We can. I wish we could dismiss these guys. Just really can't. It's probably. Let me just check. We never hit you. Yeah, we never hit you. Good. Yeah, there's probably a mod for dismissing caravans, but yeah, doesn't bother me that much. In all honesty. Okay, we are halfway done on the western wall, and for the northern wall, we've just started in some of the important places, actually. So that's good to see. And it does look like, as predicted, we are going to get about 2/3 the way through as the episode ends. Exotic goods trader. Nice. So, Bon Jovi. See what they have to sell. We got a lot of stuff now, so it'd be nice to get something good. Telescope. It's a joy object. Probably has to go outside, one would assume. Could get some plasteel. I'm looking for gold, actually. We could take some gold. We need... Hang on. We need, for the multi-analyzer, 20 gold and 50 plasteel. So we know we have to buy 20 gold at the very least. What I want to do, Bon Jovi, is... oh, you're not assigned to smithing. Actually, let's get Hannibal up and doing it. I want to find out how much plasteel we have once we disassemble these guys, because I want to be able to make the multi-analyzer so that we can research quicker. I think that's really important. So, we got 22. Could you do the other one, please? And we'll purchase the difference. Because we're not really using plasteel for anything else right now, so... 44 plasteel. Okay, so we need 6, was it? It was. Alright. Bon Jovi, back up. 6 plasteel and 20 gold. So, give me 20 gold. and 6 plasteel. That's a lot of money. It's worth it though, I think, for increased research speeds. It's real good. What else can I sell to you then? I don't think I can really, can I? I'll give you smoke leaf joints. I suppose I might as well get rid of some of that loss there, because we might need more money later down the line. I could sell some pigs as well. Sell you for 113. Sell you for 113. Just keep a couple. And the rest, I think... You're a trainer serum. Fair enough. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Spend 92, get all we need for the multi-analyzer. And we attach it there. Does this move? We need to decide whether or not we want to keep our research bench here, because I'm not sure if the multi-analyzer can move, is the thing. I guess it's fine in here. This could eventually be that kind of room. And it leaves this one tile on the side here where we could put some artwork, so yeah, I'm fine with that. That seems reasonable. Can I get Leslie to wake up and do it? I feel like if it fails, I'm going to be so angry. So let's get it sorted. Got exactly enough plasteel and exactly enough gold. There we go. Don't fail me now. Wonderful. That's the multi-analyzer up. That's going to increase the research speed by 10%, which is not an insignificant amount. We've managed to... Oh. He did not do well. That's the leader as well, isn't it? Okay, what we could do is... Who's the closest? Vlad. Rescue him. This will do real good for... our thingamajig. Yep, that's the one I'm going for. Bon Jovi. Yeah, you're already tending, apparently. You do it. Just do it. I don't think any of you are particularly good, but he's gonna die if we don't help him now. Yeah, it's gonna help with relations between the tribes and us, which really helps out. So yeah, he's not gonna die now. When he leaves, he's going to, in theory, give us a little bit of a bonus. So he's gonna be the Blackstream Federation, which is these guys. They're already friendly with us. They'll be more friendly and be more likely to turn up in case of a raid and stuff like that. They'll help us out in that fashion. So that's really good. Anyway, guys, we're going to end off the episode here. We pretty much managed to get the wall done. It seems like the marble in the area is getting a little bit scarce, which is why it's becoming so time-consuming to get that job done. In fact, I'm just going to make a hauling job right now to solve that out. But anyway, we're going to end it here. If you have enjoyed the content and you want to see more, then be sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that little bell icon right next to the subscription button, and that'll give you notifications when I release new videos. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.